Greetings, everyone. My name is Marvin Brown, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with the 15th president of Johnson C. Smith University, a Charleston legend.
Yes.
And we will be discussing some things, particularly speaking about the power of a college education. Now, inspire us and let us know how you do such a challenging job, demonstrate so much courage.
You know what, Marvin? First of all, I'm going to say it's exciting to be in conversation with you. You know, someone who is also from Charleston. It's amazing to just sit here and think with you. So thank you for the first question.
Thank you.
It's about courage, huh?
It's about courage. How do you do it? Let us know.
So you want me to let you know the real, or you want me just...
Real. We need to know the real. Gullah Geechee accent.
I love it. You know what? Yes, Gullah Geechee accent. So I'm going to say the real is probably what you already know in terms of this is where we're from.
Right.
We're both from Charleston. We're from downtown. And we understand struggle.
Yes.
And we understand without struggle, there's no progress.
Yes.
And the reality is, if we don't do this work for ourselves and for each other, then I don't know who will do it for us.
Right.
And so my courage comes from the fact that Charleston made me into who I am. Burke High School groomed me into who I would become.
Yes.
And then Johnson C. Smith University said that this is what you will be doing. And so I wake up every day knowing that whatever may have happened yesterday or in the past, that happened. And now how do I take this day that I am in right now and hopefully do better than I've done before? That's my courage. My courage is I want to be in a world where I have people who look like us who have access to the resources they rightfully deserve.
Yes.
And so my courage comes from when I see students like you, for example, and then you're from my hometown. That is the courage that I need, and that's the courage that I take every day.
Wow, and we as students and faculty and staff, we see the courage. She's back again. She's back again, harder than ever. We see it, we see it. So the next question would be, why should a student from a marginalized community even consider a college education? Students often worry, is it worth it? Do I have the means to achieve this?
So let me ask you, why college? Like when you were going through your education in South Carolina and Charleston, and then you decided, I'm going to go to college, why?
I'm going to give you the real.
Yes.
I just knew that it was time, it was some more that I wanted for myself. And I knew that that was going to come with challenges. Going to college, being the first in my family, my mother and father didn't graduate high school. So me being the trailblazer, it was going to come with challenges. And I knew that. But I wanted more for myself. And I knew that the situation I was in wasn't going to provide that for me. So college was one way that it was. And even though it wasn't something that was encouraged, I knew that that's what I was. What's encouraged is the military, or working on the port, or being
Working
a
on the port,
being a
longshoreman. Yes, indeed.
So I say, I'm gonna do something different, and I'm gonna show those that come behind me that this is possible, even though we don't come from that environment.
So you answered the question for me. And I wanted to know why for you, and that's the same reason why. And there's nothing wrong with the path that people decide to take. There's also nothing wrong with the path that we decide we want to forge for ourselves. And why college is because I love reading, I love writing, I love thinking in a community with other people. It's just fundamentally important for me to live the kind of life I feel like I want to live, as opposed to the type of life other people might want me to live.
Yes.
And how do I not do what others want me to do? How do I explore? How do I investigate ideas? How do I think about the world? And then how do I say, and it's fine if this is what you chose to do, but it should be fine if this is what I choose to do myself. And we should all be able to coexist in this world without us having to be like the other person or one-upping anyone.
Wow.
And, and leaving Charleston wasn't about I wanted to get out and leave Charleston behind, because Charleston's always going to be with us.
Always.
Yes.
Can't change that.
Exactly. And we can't. It's who we are.
Yep.
But college provided me with the opportunity to meet other people who I probably would not have met.
Right.
Think about ideas, think about the world, and to be able to say, maybe I will become a college president. And then at my undergraduate alma mater, and it happened. And so that's why college for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have a similar.
We have a lot in common. You're first generation, I'm first generation.
From
and
from downtown.
yes.
Yep. But the next question would be, are people surprised by the combination of attributes that you bring to the table, being a black woman, being particularly a dark-complected black woman? Are people surprised by what all Dr. Valerie Kinloch brings to the table?
Oh, Marvin, that's a great question. I would say The people who know me aren't, but the folks who might think they know me, they are. And the folks who really don't know me, they are. And you know, I mean, I'm a black woman. I live in the United States. And I'm 6 feet tall.
Yep.
And I'm dark skinned. I have locks in my hair. And you know, and I talk with something's in your throat, Valerie. What are you saying?
Right.
And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying. And if you don't, then you need to learn. I don't need to actually change who I am to meet any one criteria of who I should be.
Okay.
And so it's like all of those things, being a black woman, being 6 feet, being dark skinned, being from Charleston, having all the galagichi every time I go anywhere, people are surprised. And I let them live in their surprise.
Right.
I let them be who they are and question who I am without me having to change who I am for anyone else. I have to live in this body. I am who I'm going to be. And I hope to continue to progress and get better and learn more. But at the end of the day, let them be surprised.
Yep, let them be surprised and keep on striving,
Yes,
on
indeed.
being a trailblazer because you are inspiring so many people. Now, the bonus, I don't want to call this a bonus question because it's not really a question. I want you to inform the audience and inform everyone, let them know, let donors and philanthropists know that when they donate to JCSU, they are changing the trajectory of the lives of students, of faculty, of everyone. It's so much more than a dollar amount.
Yes.
So please let our audience know, you know, you are doing much more than donating.
Yes.
You are changing a lifeline. You
Yes,
are changing
indeed.
a family. You are doing so much. So
This is Charleston, everybody.
Charleston,
Let me just
Charleston,
say.
So let them know.
This is Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston,
This
South
is downtown Charleston, South Carolina.
East side, Nassau Street.
Let me tell you, we think we're related. I'm gonna still say we are.
We might be.
We might be.
Charleston is just that small.
It is that small. And so what I'm gonna say is this. Marvin just said why, and tell donors why giving to JCSU is important. Giving to JCSU, it's not just about the money. It's about the money, the talents, the time, the treasures, and all of those things combined, it's because of Marvin and our students who are here. Marvin is amazing. Didn't you go to Ghana last summer?
I did.
Marvin is amazing. And what Marvin wants to do after he graduates from Johnson C. Smith, we need to honor and elevate that, and we need to do that for all of our students. So when you give to Johnson C. Smith University, you can give to a number of funds. You can give to the JCSU Fund, the Presidential Gap Scholarship Fund. You can give to whatever areas of priority you identify. But for me, I give because I was a student here at Johnson C. Smith. I was a Marvin. I am from Charleston. I understand that without the support of our donors, I might not be sitting here as your 15th president. And so I give because I want to support you.
Right.
And I want to support other people who are coming into JCSU. It is about the future. It is about making sure that our students have the resources they need, and eventually they will give back to Johnson C. Smith, just like we are giving to Johnson C. Smith. So I am asking you, philanthropy is important, giving is important, and I am asking that if you have it in your heart to give to JCSU, give it because our students deserve the very best of what we have.
There you have it. And this concludes this amazing conversation. I am Marvin Brown, and I am here with Dr. Valerie Kinloch, and this is GBTV.